Hi, this is Rich from Wormico. Worms like to explore, but sometimes they can feel trapped living inside a worm bin. In this video, I'll unlock an effective way to let your worms move around their own superhighway in the worm tower. Have you ever worried that your worms might be getting squashed inside your worm tower? Let's take a closer look at why compression happens, what it does to the worms, and ways to solve the problem. In many worm composting systems, the trays are nested one inside the other. Over time, the material in the lower trays is pushed down by the weight of the upper trays. This creates compression in the substrate, and compressed substrate is not a good environment for worms. As the material compacts, it holds less oxygen, making it harder for air to circulate. At the same time, the compressed substrate begins to squeeze out moisture, and this excess liquid makes the lower layers soggy. One system that makes use of compression is a continuous flow-through system, known as the CFT. CFTs are designed like a funnel, where all of the material eventually compresses towards the bottom. The funnel shape causes the substrate to pack tightly, pushing out oxygen and squeezing out moisture, which encourages worms to move upwards. While it does eventually create finished castings, it can leave the lower layers really compacted and dense. The Wormico tower is designed to work differently. Instead of relying on compression, it uses multiple layers that create a natural moisture gradient combined with aeration of the substrate to influence worm behavior. At the top, worms find the fresh food and moisture they're seeking, while the lower trays gradually dry, creating a layer that can be harvested. Each tray is supported by a lid support, keeping the trays suspended rather than nested, and this stacking method prevents compression and keeps material light and aerated. Another advantage is capacity. In nested tray systems, trays are only partially filled when stacked. However, Wormico trays can be utilized at their full capacity, providing more room for food and bedding. There are some worm towers that do stack without nesting. These solve the problem of compression, but they create a different one: large air gaps between trays. The large air gap makes it difficult for worms to traverse between trays. As the material is processed and the air gap increases, worms become trapped and may even perish. The Wormico trays have apertures that allow material to bridge, forming a contiguous column between trays that the worms can travel through, a bit like a highway for worms. Instead of being trapped in one tray, they can move freely up and down the system. This keeps the worms safe, productive, and happy. So that's Secret 3 unlocked: avoiding compression while creating a superhighway for your worms. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you would like to see more videos in this series, then please like and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next video.